Ladies and gentlemen, it is me, Don Fanatic, and yes, you're actually getting 2 videos in the space of 2 days, which is quite frankly amazing from this. And no, it's not an April Fool's either, it's actually a Wi-Fi battle. Sorry if you're expecting an April Fool's from me today, but yeah, I'm not really that clever and that sort of guy to come up with something really good for April Fool's, but I've seen quite a few good April Fools on the internet today, so kudos to anyone who has pulled off an April Fool's, including you guys. So anyway, this is an NU battle against someone by the name of BiigDaddyCool, and with that sort of name, I'm sorry, but you deserve to be whooped anyway. So this is a new NU team I've made with a grass, water, fire core, and you'll see that core soon enough. And it's a core I don't actually ever see used, so I kind of used it as a novelty. But getting to the game, I think the first move is literally us exchanging rocks. I go for the F power and he switches his Probo pass out, obviously predicting that into this with Levitate. And I'm pretty sure I was expecting him to be the coil set. I don't actually know why. I think it's because I never run it and everyone else does, so I just kind of expect it to be the coil set all the time. And I start scalding, hoping to get the burn, and I actually get quite lucky with Scald, or Scalad, whatever you want to call it, in this battle, which is quite nice actually, although despite him actually having a Meganium which carries aromatherapy, which I find out later on. I find it quite weird as to why he actually stayed in, because Stunfisk actually just like destroyed this Electros in, well, I don't know, it just did it without losing over half its HP, which is amazing really. So now I think expecting him to go for the aromatherapy, because I know these things can carry aromatherapy or heal bell. I knew it was one of them too. He actually toxics me, but I'm not actually that bothered because I do have a heal bell in Gardevoir. I actually get another burn with the Scald, which is incredibly nice. So 2 Scalds, which have the chance of burning, and I do get a second burn. So this 30% burn is actually going my way for once, which is quite amazing. I never really use Scald because it's kind of, you know, unreliable, but the one time I do use it, it's actually pretty reliable, so I'm quite pleased with that. So here I think I just swap into Gardevoir while he goes to the aromatherapy. He actually goes into Probo pass here, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe he actually predicted that toxic like a boss, but this is actually a good time. Knowing Probo pass can't really do too much to me, I'm going to go for the heal bell. Probo pass do carry Thunder Wave, but Gardevoir is the least of my worries being paralysed. As long as none of my grass, fire, water core get paralysed, which you'll see soon enough, it's fine. But I do carry heal bell for a reason, purely because I would quite like not to have statuses on any of my Pokemon. If you saw my UU battle, my last battle, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. As you can see, heal bell was a big part in that battle, so I do kind of like feel obliged, like I have to carry someone who can cure status for themselves or whether it's for the team. But yeah, anyway, back to the battle. I'm predicting this guy to over-predict, and I stay in and he goes for the close combat, which is perfect. I don't actually think I have anything weak to fighting other than one Pokemon. I'm trying to keep my team secret because it's new, and I'm trying to let you guys find out what it is for yourself. But pretty much the start of this battle, it's just me containing him really well with my walls, and he can't really do too much with me, although all his Pokemon are weak to fire, apart from one, I think, 1 or 2. So I knew that my fire Pokemon in this case would be pretty helpful to me, but Stunfisk was also weak to quite a lot of them. But Stunfisk did pretty well to last as long as it did in this battle. So here I'm quite thankful that this Glaceon is, in fact, a bulky variant, not an attacking variant, because Glaceon has huge special attack, and Gardevoir has massive special defense as well, and it takes the Ice Beam like an absolute champ. And the fact that I had leftovers kind of confirmed that I would be able to survive another Ice Beam. I gave the Toxic, knowing he's going to switch or something. I just want to get a Toxic off on something. I was hoping to go into Meganium, but I can't remember actually if I've killed Meganium at this point. But I do kill it at some point, spoilers. But knowing he's actually going to go for the X's this time, not to over-predict, I'm going to go into Stunfisk, and Stunfisk is a great Pokemon. I mean, seriously, people overlook it, but it is actually amazing, and its typing is pretty good as well. I mean, yeah, it's weak to water, but never mind. I go for the Discharge here, though, just to get some stab damage off after it. Well, in case it went... Actually, I'm not actually sure in case of what, but I just think I went for the Paralysis, but I didn't actually get it. And here's my first fire Pokemon. Sorry, my only fire Pokemon. Part of the Fire, Water, Grass core. It is Semi-Sear, and I'm not quite sure what his thought process was here, but this is kind of where the game, on my behalf, got a bit more aggressive. No one was really going aggressive in this game until I started going for some proper serious attacks. This is my choice spec Semi-Sear, so I just go for the Flamethrower. I went for the Overheat, predicting him to I didn't go for the Overheat, predicting him to switch, and well, it turns out Flamethrower was enough to kill him again anyway. I was kind of skeptical as to whether it would actually kill it when I used it, seeing that he actually stayed in, but yeah, it worked. Now in comes Leafeon, and I'm thinking he's going to get predicting me to switch, because I'm weak to it, and he's a physical variant. And that was my thought, because he has a bulky grass type already, so I'm thinking this one's a offensive variant. I get the Scald Burn again. That is 3 times in one battle, although it only mattered 2 occasions. He doesn't want to switch here. For some reason he doesn't really fancy keeping his Leafeon. I mean, after the life, well, thankfully, because he's Life Orb, I can actually take him out with an Earth Power and Burn and Life Orb. So Stunfisk is doing really well against these bulky, these physical attackers. But here I actually leave Stunfisk in to die, I think. I do go for the Earth Power to get some big damage off, and considering I have no investment in special attack, that did a lot of damage purely because it's 4 times effective, so I was really pleased with that. Stunfisk really impressed me in this battle. If you haven't used it, please go and use it. This is the second part of my Grass, Water, Fire Core, whatever you want to call it. If you don't know what my third one is, then you're stupid. Stupid Lego for the nasty plot, thinking he would switch, trying to keep his probe pass. He actually goes for the Thunder Wave though, and then he Volt switches. So oh sorry, that's my phone going off. So he actually gets a switch off into Glaceon. I'm thinking Glaceon's quite bulky, but I am Life Orbed and I have got +2, and Hydro Pump is an amazing move. I am modest and we do take it out. So Seapool has pretty much done all it needs to do this battle. Although I think this Probe Pass is maybe going to kill me off with this Volt Switch. Yeah, it does. Which I actually think I wanted to do, which gave me a nice switch in to my Scarfed. Wait for it. My Scarfed. Wait for it. Tauros. And yes, this isn't your Sheer Force variant. It has Intimidate, which kind of indicates it's Scarfed, because normally Scarf variants run Intimidate, and obviously him not knowing I'm Scarfed, I'm going to go for the Retaliate, and it does huge damage, and I also don't get recoil, because my only other physical stab attack is Double Edge, and obviously that does recoil, but he's only got Probe Pass left, so I bring in Simisear to die, I'm afraid, just so I could purely use my last Pokemon, which I haven't revealed to you guys yet, which is Simisage. My Grass, Fire, Water Core is my Monkey Trio. So I go for the Brick Break to finish the game. Expert Belt for the win. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next time.